Hello again and welcome to Thread Sketching in Action. I'm Deborah Wirsu. Every now and then I decide to prepare a layered or collaged background for an idea which ends up leading nowhere, or else I get distracted by something else I was working on. The background for this forest scene began exactly like that. In fact, it was quite a large piece, so I decided to cut it into 4 rectangles and will now see what I can make from them. The only idea I had in mind was a forest scene, which I felt was suggested by the layers in the background. Other than that, I really had no idea what I was going to do. Working like this is both exciting and a bit intimidating, as I'm well aware that it's very easy to ruin a piece when there is no clear direction to the work. However, the contrarian in me likes working like this, especially when I'm experimenting, so I started out marking in some of the tree outlines and then stopping to have a think what to do next. As you can see, working on the background details and effects was the next obvious area to focus on, as anything in the foreground would be on top of this. Building up layers of colours with squiggly stitching gives the effect of heat and dust, ash and light shining through, as though in the aftermath of a forest fire. The forest floor is dark with burnt vegetation and scorched earth, and is worked in black, brown, red and off-white threads. With pictures like this, I am really aiming for the piece to have a painterly effect when, if viewed from a distance, would have a similar look to a painted landscape. I love the feeling I get when I work like this, as though the picture is gradually revealing itself, forming under my fingers and in front of my eyes. It's really quite liberating and so different to working from a pattern or even from a source picture used for inspiration. These weekly samples are, for me, an avenue of exploration. Some work better than others, which is to be expected. However, I find them all a useful means of experimentation and for learning more about the workings of colour and design. When finally complete, I was quite happy with the result, and just a little bit surprised at what had emerged from under my fingers when I had absolutely no plan at the start. Perhaps I really shouldn't admit that I had no plan, but I can recommend it as a method of exploration and for letting go of any fears or inhibitions about stitching that you may be harbouring. Thanks for watching. Please visit my website at deborahwirsu.com for more tips, tutorials and videos.